Let's do this. Gentlemen, for the next 5 minutes, you will be debating who would be more attractive as the opposite gender. Pick a card and have a discussion.
All right. Well, you know what? I wasn't going to go with it, but then during the mic check, I came up with a plan of action. I think Cardi B would be a kind of cute dude. I think Cardi B would be kind of a cute dude.
I think Mark Zuckerberg as a woman would be the most attractive person probably alive.
I'm going to stop you right there. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I do personally believe that as a dude, Cardi B would be the kind of guy that wears gray sweatpants year round and like definitely has the dick to justify it, but also has too much ass sweat, but would definitely be more attractive than Lady Zuck because like I don't know about you. I don't think lizards are sexy. So like I'm not trying to fuck Zuckerberg.
Okay, first of all, male lizard, not sexy. Female lizard, very fucking sexy. Dude.
Female lizards don't even have tits, dude.
She might eat you after.
I think you guys are a little bit in the weeds here. What?
A little bit in the weeds.
Okay.
Where lizards
Male
live.
and female
Okay, first
lizards?
of all, Mark Zuckerberg has more money than God. Like, so.
Yeah.
And what's hotter than
What's
a rich
hotter
woman?
than money? Nothing. So that's number
No,
one.
you know what's hotter than money? You know what's hotter than money? A dude that can throw that ass in a circle. Right? Right?
I'm not sure that's accurate.
Dude, no, listen. I have a lot of female friends, and all of them watch baseball so that they can flick the bean.
Okay. Well,
Doesn't everybody
I'll
masturbate
look
to
up a
baseball?
twerking tutorial video and
Get to it.
Look, Mark Zuckerberg, already rich. I think also he's not super masculine anyway. So like I think he would
He's
make
not
a
halfway
good.
there.
Yeah, he's got cute curly hair. He loves barbecue.
He loves barbecue. He doesn't. Mark
loves barbecue.
Zuckerberg.
He
And you're
has
saying that
barbecue
Cardi
sauce.
B doesn't love barbecue?
Cardi B's Puerto Rican. She's forgotten more about barbecue than our white asses will ever know.
Ooh.
That's true. I don't know, man.
And also a Puerto Rican dude that is hot enough to be a stripper that can throw that ass in a circle. And he's from the Bronx. Fucking let's go. Fucking I'm a straight man. I'd probably suck his dick.
I mean,
I wouldn't eat lizard Zuck's pussy. Like I wouldn't eat that reptile pussy.
dude, if he's like, you can get in on this fortune, you'd be.
I don't know. Have you ever had a friend like that weird creepy friend that has like a pet iguana?
Dude, like you're
Have you ever
halfway-
smelled an iguana's
he's like,
tank?
He's like $2,000. You're down there. It's ice cold, but you don't give a shit. You're
It's
just
ice-
like,
you're gonna get salmonella.
yeah, but he can pay for the doctor bill.
Well, I
She
think
can
so
actually.
far-
Sorry,
Yeah.
misgendered.
So far, Bryant has made the better case for Cardi B
he's
being
just
hotter. But like,
And
what
smarter.
are Lady Zuck's selling points?
Selling points: 1, money; 2, pretty cute; 3, loves
Like
VR.
he would she would definitely look through your phone though.
Oh, she'd 100%.
She's already looked through my phone already. And if I need somebody, I gotta get some dirt on, she's there for me. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got a wide social network.
But you're also assuming that you're in a relationship with her at this point.
Yeah, you're assuming you're in her league.
I kind
the
of
question is, would
feel
she
like
be
I'm
cute?
already in a relationship with her, actually.
A long distance
I gotta
relationship
go
with
something
Zuckerberg, yeah. We're all in a long distance relationship with Zuckerberg.
So
I'm just saying, it's a prize. It's a lady with a lot of money, a lizard pussy.
So what's the appeal of a lizard pussy?
Well, it's not like normal pussy. It's more
is it because
primal.
is it because they
A
pee
lizard
and
brain,
poop from
lizard
there?
pussy.
Is it because it's a cloaca? They pee and poop from there.
Dude, if they could.
One hole does it all.
See, you're making my argument for
Good
me.
shit.
now.
I think I am actually helping your argument.
Dude, she could lay eggs. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, let me counter that with I have exactly 6 reasons why dude Cardi B, Cardo B, is gonna be better 6 reasons why Cardo B is that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 abs, baby. Does Lady Zuck have a 6-pack?
I think so.
Yeah,
Zuck seems pretty skinny.
She's got scales and everything.
It's like running your tongue over the bottom side of a fucking skink.
If
Absolutely
you don't think
not.
that's hot, you're the one that's wrong.
I'm the problem because I'm not a fucking furry.
Now I feel like
okay.
I'm being king shamed, and I don't
No,
like
it's a
it.
scaly, not a furry.
Oh my God. Why? God, why?
Yeah,
Is that
and time, everybody. All right. Well, I was very entertained by both of you. I feel like Heath was mostly just trying to gaslight us into thinking that lizards are attractive most of the time.
That's weird because I thought that you were trying to gaslight me. But go ahead. No.
No, I was just trying to help the riff keep on going. But I think that Bryant had some of the more compelling arguments for actually making an attractive male Cardi B. So I think Bryant takes this one.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well,
Number 1, baby. You can't see me.
all right, contestants. Whose cult would be more fun to join?
Well, I have 2 different cards that say your opponent.
Oh, see, that's a good way for me to get me to throw the game because I'm a narcissist.
Dude, Brian's already running a cult.
All right.
I already am low-key kind of running
Yeah.
a cult. I run a showcase now,
He's
which is
fucking my
a cult.
girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, someone's got to get her pregnant, and your soldiers don't march.
His seals don't swim, apparently.
Negative.
All right. Well, since I have 2 cards that say your opponent, I can pretend that you are a set of twins, and so then the cult would be doubly fun to join. All right, that's a little too abstract.
Yeah,
I'm going to choose you then. All
Me?
right,
All right.
Your cult.
All right. I'm choosing. All right. While I do believe that I would run a magnificent cult, I would run the best cult. It'd be excellent. It'd be the best cult in the world.
You're sounding a lot like Donald Trump.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
about
trying to do.
Yeah.
Trying to get my Donald Trump on. Obama. China.
So who are you arguing for?
I will be arguing for Mr. William Cosby.
Oh, God.
The cult of Bill Cosby.
All right. So what's your reason?
Well, for starters, you'll get plenty of sleep.
All right. Yeah. Little do you know what happens while
Plenty
you're
of
asleep.
rest. Plenty of rest. Plus all of the young Hollywood starlets you can eat.
Okay, well, I think your cult would be really fun to join because the speeches are going to be really inspiring.
Yeah, that's
You know?
true. That's
Yeah.
very true.
I feel like we're going to have like a lot of potluck dinners.
Also true.
Yeah. I feel like I feel like the bunk beds are going to be really comfortable.
That was not true.
Not true?
Not true. No.
All right.
No. You're sleeping on prison cots in my cult, and you're going to like it.
Okay.
Whereas in Bill Cosby's cult, satin sheets, because they make less noise.
Okay, well, no, have you
You
ever
make that
been on? Yeah,
sounds.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, but those like real shitty,
satin is the corduroy of bed sheets. What are you talking about?
Oh man, no, silk sheets then. Silk sheets, whatever. The quietest sheet you can get.
Okay.
Well, it'll be on top of a rubber sheet, but you know, he's taken risks to mitigate that.
Gotcha.
Mitigate the noise. Because you do have to have a rubber sheet if you're running a Bill Cosby cult.
Well, Bryant is an excellent brainstormer, so I feel like the resident events are going to be fire in his cult.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna have absolutely. Good. Well, that's 3 points you've agreed with me on
I
so
mean,
far.
yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying you're wrong. However, when's the last time you had a pudding pop?
You know, I'm not really interested in pudding pops.
You of all people are not interested in pudding pops?
Are those like cake pops? That you
No,
get from
it's literally like a Jell-O pudding ice cream pop. It's amazing.
I would rather just have coffee ice cream.
You monster. You're out of the cult.
Yeah, right?
You're out of the cult.
That's all right. All I need to do is convince these people that your cult would be more fun to join. And so far, all we have is anal raping while you're asleep in Bill Cosby's cult. you've got some excellent resident events and whatever the fuck I said earlier. So yeah.
Uncomfortable beds. Everyone has to chain smoke.
Yeah.
I think if you just visit his house.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. This is unfair because I am low key running a cult out of my house of other comedians in Texas.
Really? Okay, so you got like a crash pad back there?
I have a, well, I wouldn't call it a crash pad. It's more like a crash crawl space and less like a crash space and more like a do manual labor so I don't have to work for a living space.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man is already running a cult successfully. So
but I never said it was a good one.
I move to close the motion at this point and say that Bryant takes the cake and I thereby win this round.
You saying I take the cake because I'm fat?
All right.
But
no, you take the cake because you just got bucked.
So let's put the Bill Cosby criminal activities out there, out the window. You know, Bill Cosby, great cult leader. Know why? Great TV dad. Excellent TV dad.
A lot of sweater vests.
A lot of sweater vests. Makes you feel comfortable. Makes you feel cozy. Listens to your problems. Sometimes, but you can get around that by saying some good prayers.
That out. You just brought it back in. You know, honestly.
But that's the thing is eventually you're the one wearing the sweater vest and you get to do the
well, the molestation is just too pervasive in the zeitgeist.
It's too pervasive in the zeitgeist? Are you talking about Bill Cosby or just Hollywood in general?
Stop bringing things into the argument that don't belong there. We're talking about Bill Cosby versus you.
Listen, Bill Cosby, greatest cult. No, trying to think of other things with Bill Cosby. I think I might have shit the bed on choosing Cosby for this.
Yep.
As the guy that's deciding, yes, you did.
And you know who else did? Anyone who joined that cult.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yucky.
Ouchie.
Yucky. Oh, man. But, you know, plenty of drugs in the Bill Cosby cult. I like doing drugs.
Well, that means there'll be plenty of drugs in your cult, too.
If you've got the money for it, who the fuck do I look like?
Oh, well, I mean, you'll be collecting money from. I think we just got the alarm. Yeah.
I think that was time, and I think we all know what happened with that one.
Okay, so like, really valiant effort.
Thank you.
Trying to defend Bill Cosby
as a cult leader.
I know that you often do defend Bill Cosby. It is weird, but man, it's just like. Everybody knows he rapes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so did.
Also, Derek made a really good. I don't know if you did this on purpose, probably because your brain or whatever. But like picking Bryant as the cult leader because Bryant's like, yeah, I'm a great time. It's fun. But,
it's fine. Get on the bus.
Yeah.
Checkmate.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you made some good points. Pudding pops are delicious, but not as delicious as not getting raped. So,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with Derek on this one.
I'm gonna have to even co-sign that one. All right, so I guess it's my turn to be the host. I'm having trouble choosing. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Squabble card Kickstarter exclusive. They were on Kickstarter. Who, out of your two cards, would be more likely to drop their baby on accident, but then claim it builds character?
Hulk Hogan.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the GOAT. Unless you're talking about holding a baby. First of all, Hulk Hogan wrestled a lot. Doesn't really give a shit about your little scrapes and dings. That's all right. That's your opening. Also, he's a tough guy. He'll be like, "Listen, brother," like he's talking to us. Listen, brother.
To like a 2-year-old, like, let me tell you something mean, lean.
Not like 6 months old. Listen, brother. I know you can't even talk yet, but you gotta get your shit together. That's the only reason I picked this. Get up, bitch. He's like, get up.
All right, Mr. Dimpfl, your opening argument.
Yeah, I'm of the opinion because they're already pretty irresponsible people that anti-vax moms are going to be the ones who drop their kids.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. You know, it's all the anti-vax people, and I have autism, so I'm not saying that. You know, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid.
Not
the
saying that
vaccines
they're
cause
wrong.
autism. I am fully vaccinated, and I'm talking about the natal vaccines. But I don't fucking know or really care. It's all in the wash anyways. But but these are the kinds of people who are going to do something and make up an excuse later for why they did it. So I think anti-vax moms. And there are a lot of them out there too. Like the probability that there is an anti-vax mom who dropped their kid and said it builds character is much higher than the Hulk Hogan definitely would do that.
Well, yeah, I don't know, because I feel like anti-vax moms are just misinformed. So my sister is anti-vax. She has 7 kids.
do you think?
Jesus Christ.
So
Do you think Hulk Hogan is perfectly informed on every topic?
yes. This is easy.
Listen, brother.
Listen, brother. He might even be anti-vax.
I think he is, actually.
No,
I
he's
think.
not. Shut up. It's fucking me, Bryant. This is anecdotal, which means absolutely true, I think is what that means. So, but like my sister is a really good mom, except for the fact that she
Doesn't vaccinate her children.
vaccinate. She's all like, she's catching them and shit.
Catching
Like,
her
as they're
children?
coming out?
or catching diseases.
I don't think she's dropped one kid.
Catching her kids or catching diseases because they
Both.
haven't been vaccinated from the
She takes
there's
really good care
rubella in her
She
household.
takes really good care of them. Like she feeds them sometimes.
I believe you. But this is only one anti-vax
That
mom.
is only one.
There are so many
anti-vaxxer.
anti-vax moms.
But
out there.
how many moms like vaccinated their kids and like dropped them? Is like, well, it builds character. At least they're vaccinated. You know?
Yeah. Well, do you
Like
think?
I'm vaccinated. What else do you want me to do?
Right. Exactly.
So,
You're making
like,
my point.
No, I proved my
So-
point because they drop like the women that or the men them that vaccinated their kids. They're just like, oh, well, I've done what I can do, and then
Right, and then they'll drop their kids
And then they'll drop
on
their
their
kid.
heads. Yeah, and then say it build character. Yeah.
yeah, the people
Agreed.
that vaccinated their kids, not the anti-vax.
Oh.
I'm saying like they're like.
No,
you know,
I
they're
think
like,
that
I
people who
vaccinated
are
my kid.
people who are
What, you
vaccinating
want me to
their
just catch them
children.
now? I already vaccinated them.
People who vaccinate their children are trying to do everything they can for their kid to give them the best start for success in life. And so if they're doing that,
think
they're not
people-
going to just be dropping their kids by their ankles willy-nilly on their heads.
Like I try to be funny. And
So
it's-
actually, I feel like you just made the argument more for Hulk Hogan, because Hulk Hogan had how many concussions? So he's probably like juggling his kids,
like-
walking through the kitchen to
yeah,
get a
he's probably
beer.
like, I fall down all of the time. I don't give a shit. But like
Unless-
the people that don't
unless Hulk
vaccinate their
Hogan-
kids aren't like. I don't give a shit about my kid. They think that it causes autism. They're like, in their eyes, they're saving their kid from playing piano really good.
Wow, that was oddly specific. And play the piano. But well, Hulk Hogan is the GOAT,
Hulk
like you
Hogan's a
said,
man, and
and
he's
so
like,
he
"You
is
be a
the
man, brother."
he is the GOAT of being a dad, which means that he's not going to want all the fucked up shit and the concussions that happened to him to happen to his children.
Maybe.
Because they don't necessarily need to be a WWE wrestler in order to, did I get the acronym right?
Yes, actually.
Thank God.
You
All
did.
Yeah, and so he wouldn't drop his kids because he's the best dad ever.
Do the right thing, Bryant.
All right,
You know
I'm
who it
going
is.
to do the right thing. I'm going to do the right thing, and not just because I'm wearing Stone Cold Steve Austin on my shirt right now.
That's okay. I can take it
But
out.
the argument that made me tilt in this direction was your argument that anti-vax moms are the ones that are going to be in their hearts taking the most care of their children.
Oh, no, I was saying that vaccinating.
Oh, vaccinating.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like anti-vax moms are the same way. They all think they're in the right place.
Yeah.
And I feel like Hulk Hogan did so many steroids in the 80s that he could probably punt a kid through some drywall and not feel anything about it. I'm going with Hulk Hogan, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Get up, pussy.
Heath, Bryant, who would you trust least with a time machine?
Easy peasy. Well, no. Ooh.
Who would you trust least with a time machine?
Patrick Bateman from the hit movie that was also made into a book later, American Psycho.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Patrick Bateman, unless there's a different
Business
Patrick
card
Bateman
guy,
that's
right?
like a
Yeah.
YouTuber or something. But Patrick Bateman was a psychopathic killer. He just liked to kill people. It was fun. Also, he was a huge narcissist. I can't see him doing anything good with a time machine.
So I understand a psychopath running wild through the past. Oh, what terrors that would be. That certainly never happened before. You know what I think would be completely untrustworthy with a time machine? Women.
God damn it.
Did he just checkmate you?
All right, and this is why I think women could not be trusted with time machines. First of all, we would never get our foreskins back. Ever.
Do all women hate foreskins?
The ones that can afford time machines would.
Oh, so are they like, are the women?
saying specifically.
No.
All right, just women in
that's not
general.
what the card said.
Well,
Before so let's just assume that it's a time machine that lets you go back and do shit.
yeah, okay.
Cool shit. Okay. Now
Like a
we're talking-
Jules Verne kind
Now
of
let's
deal.
establish women. Is it all the women or any woman?
Yeah. What about your sister, who's an anti-vaxxing but good mother? Yeah.
I mean, she's not a great mom.
Now
Now that the round is over,
you lying.
Now that we can prove that you perjured yourself in the last round.
she literally dropped 3 of her kids and said, "Oh, it builds character." You idiot! No,
we don't know.
she's pretty. She's an okay mom.
I want to
Passable.
recount on
It's
that.
pretty good.
last
Yeah.
Too late.
Man.
It's already in the books.
And you guys pillaged me for defending Bill Cosby.
Rightly so.
What I'm defending a guy that would be bad with a time machine. That's completely different. And also, you do it when we're not on camera. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
he wasn't that bad. At least they were asleep.
Hey, the Cosby Show was pretty good. All right, he was America's dad. But
America's daddy.
Look, if aliens came to blow up our planet, who should we convince? Who should we send to convince? I don't know how to read. Who should we send to convince them not to? If they came to blow up our planet.
Everyone have their card?
I got mine.
Dude, Bryant got fucking Gandhi, dude.
No, Gandhi would be most dangerous with a time machine.
Go ahead, do it. I don't give a shit.
Do it. I've been
talking
stopping
about
myself
time
for
machines
13 years. So, aliens come to Earth. We need somebody, anybody, to be a hero. We need a hero at the end of the night. Who should we call? The one man, the Teflon Don of Washington, D.C. himself, the man who can get anyone out of anything, mostly because he's the one that got him into it in the first place. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Biden.
Well, thanks for playing. Yeah, Hunter Biden
And because my opponent has already told us that he is a narcissist, I've chosen my second card that says your opponent. I think he's got this one in the bag. He's a very persuasive talker. We've already listened to him for quite some time. And, I think... Yeah, I'll let him make the argument for himself.
Yeah, so you're right. I am a silver-tongued devil. It's true. However,
Hunter Biden would just give them crack.
I couldn't even sneak cocaine into Nissan Stadium in Nashville for SummerSlam. I got caught.
Okay.
Hunter Biden is dropping
Don't air this.
cocaine
Don't air
all
this.
over the White House as we speak. Hunter Biden's doing rails in the Lincoln bathroom and getting away with it. So he's going to walk up, not even walk, saunter up to those aliens and be like, "You want to go party on Mars or some shit, man? I got bees in my teeth." And they're going to be like, let us go party with this human.
Well, I speak several alien dialects.
That is the least shocking
we
thing I've ever
all
heard.
knew that.
And in every single one of them is an act of aggression. So I don't think that really... I think you would do a better job. I mean, he might be getting away with a lot of shit, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to be very persuasive in stopping aliens from blowing up the planet. I mean, after all, he couldn't even blow up his laptop before they got to it.
I mean, I mean, that's fair, but you got to remember, go ahead.
That's kind of makes his point because he couldn't blow the laptop up.
Yeah, well, I was depending on you not telling him that it made his point and just letting him agree with me. Because he wants, because you guys heard the way that he opened his argument. We're looking for a hero. Bryant is this hero we've been looking for because Bryant has felt like he was a hero since he was a toddler. 100%? Definitely.
80%.
A hero in waiting. 80%. This guy
80%.
wants to save the world.
80%. But no, I'm no hero. I know me. I have boofed weed before. Like, that is not even a joke. I've done it. I just wanted to know. So
can we take a Google break?
But no, I am not to be trusted with the well-being of the human race.
You're talking about Bernard's Boofables.
I was trying not to name names.
Mr. THC's Boofables. He's put weed wax up his butt before.
Yeah. And it works. But and this is a huge but I'm not the man to trust with the safety and well-being of the human race, but someone with as huge of a heart, as enlarged of a heart from cocaine use as Hunter Biden has that love in his heart to save the world.
I don't think that cocaine actually makes your heart bigger. I think that saving Christmas in Whoville does. So I have to tell you.
I feel like he's more likely to do that than me.
My plan has backfired on me because I thought that Bryant was going to make the argument for how he would save the world, but it turns out that he just likes talking about himself, and he's disclosed a few very uncomfortable facts. We can we cut out the thing about putting weed up his ass?
We'll fix it in post, which is actually how you do butt weed.
Mm-hmm. With a post?
Yeah, you fix it in post.
You know you can just put weed in your mouth, right?
Yeah, I know. I just had to know if it worked. I am a depraved monster. But yeah, Hunter Biden, he would fucking introduce the aliens to crack. They'd all have a good time. Our homeless population would have ray guns, sure, but that would just be the ones that didn't sell the ray guns for crack. Frankly, which means we get pawn shop ray guns.
That's pretty cool. But I have more confidence in your ability to convince the aliens not to blow up the world. By getting him to join my cult. Because you seem like a guy who's been on a lot of UFO tours in his life.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, this guy has vacationed at Area 51 multiple times. Big fan of that movie, Paul. All right, fuck it. Fuck it.
Okay, so you guys made this really hard because
we did a terrible
job. Because Hunter Biden is just Bryant with money.
I wish that was less true.
So I don't know. So I feel like Hunter Biden really wouldn't give a shit if the world got blown up.
Yeah, he's too busy doing cocaine.
You had your chance to talk. Give me a minute. You both made some good points, but I really think. Look, it's not looking. The whole situation isn't looking good.
Do the right thing.
You guys picked terrible.
Agreed. I definitely should have picked Obama. Let me be
clear.
You had
Obama?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my God.
I thought it was. Yeah.
Wait, was
Let me be clear.
I chose your opponent for the laugh
Bo
at the
Biden.
beginning.
He would have did it. But
Bo Biden definitely would have.
I'm going to give the argument to Derek because.
You know what? I'll take it.
All right. I don't. It's not looking good either way.
Honestly, it's the nicest thing anyone's ever said about me. So thank you.
Yeah, right.
Everybody wins.
He would have an excellent cult, and he would save the world.
That's my goal in life.
Everyone follow Bryant Smith on Instagram
at Mickey Louse Club.
Okay.
Are we doing plugs now? Is that how this? Is this the outro?
All right. Yeah. You go ahead.
Go ahead. I don't really have anything except MySpace.
I actually have a show plug. Follow me on Instagram at Mickey Louse Club. I also run a weekly show at the Boat ATX called Without a Paddle. It is going to be comics right here in Austin that are some of the most slept on comics in the city. It is totally free, donations accepted, and there are drink specials all night. So 24/7 happy hour. Come check out my show.
And you can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Derek D Comedian. DEREKD Comedian. Thanks.
Oh yeah, y'all. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.